Good evening to you all. I'm here early, so we're doing an extra long pre-stream. And there's already some people here, so hey. Oh wait, this music is way too loud. Something like this. So let's see who's all here, who showed up really early. First it was Draadstaal. I still need to visit him to pick up some drinks. And then it said Nigel Young, Microscope light upgrade. Oh. And then Peter PC responds with 3D printer filament dryer. Oh. And Draadstaal says LED Cube version 2. There's no, I don't have a version 2, so that's going to be hard. Why am I not in the, there? I need to be further back and centered. Oh no, now the bar is showing. There. That should do it. Nope, yeah, there we go. More with Microscope light upgrade. Are we voting already? I asked. And Philip said, we want music, so I provided music, and now I'm here too. You know. And Draadstaal is attacking his mini LED cube. He's not attaching mini LEDs, he's attacking it. So yeah. Que pasa, señor? Do you have a video detailing your overhead camera setup? Want to get my son set up with one? No, I don't actually. I don't think so. Maybe in some form of a studio tour I did ad hoc at some point. I don't know. My studio is always a mess. Everything is very carefully framed in here. And I mean, the lens is too, because I can touch the wall here, and I can touch the wall here. It's not very big. There is always version 2, says Draadstaal. The dryer shall vote for. Okay, I think he'll vote for the dryer. Good evening from 8 kilometers away. Oh, you're near Den Bosch, Piotr? Hello, says Merlin Shaw. Good evening to you, sir. I'm going to get a drink. We're going to start with Fanta, 0 sugar, and the raspberry, because I kind of like it. It's good. Let's make it ultra for today. We haven't done an ultra in a while, so we have to ultrafy it using a cool font. So let's ultra, and then let's do that in I don't know. There. Something like this. Yes, let's go. Beam. Ah, there we go. Ultra. See, here's the ultra. Look at that. Starting really early today. That's because you always leave early, Johnny. So now we're starting earlier so you can be with us longer. This is a tiny ultra, isn't it? Berlicum. Ah, okay. Berlicum is near here. I'm more on the Rosmalen side of Den Bosch, but so with vruchtensap, we'll there with ultra. Ha ha ha! Yes, very good. Music is almost gone, so I okay, I took it out too much. There. For future reference, this is minus 19.3 decibels. Not that I'm ever going to reference this, but you know. Pink LEDs. No pink LEDs today. We did a few streams back, but then he left. Or he left before that happened. So, and the LED Cube had lots of pink LEDs. Cheers, people. Whatever you're drinking. The Stay Here mod is here. Yes. Philip is here. Thank you, Johnny. Berlicum, waar ligt dat? Balkum kennen we wel, hè? What? Oh, right. Over here it's carnival. I don't do carnival. I don't like... Maybe it's because I don't drink, but I just don't like Carnival. I don't know. I don't mind other people celebrating Carnival, but please don't do it in my backyard. Thank you. Oh, all your volume numbers are set to numbers divisible by 5. Well, I could go to -20. Let's try that. We're at minus 19.9. So no carnival chicken? What the hell is a carnival chicken? I've never heard of that. Close enough. Nice. Cheers. It just needs to be not too loud when I'm talking and when I'm not talking. So I think it's a little bit too loud right now. Minus 20.5. There we go. I still haven't hooked those up yet. Well, I did hook them up before, but I know they're good POs because Oxmer makes excellent strip, and they are the same white LED diodes that they use on their dedicated white strips, and their RGB is also fine. So I would have no hesitation buying those. But once my analog controllers are up and stuff like that, I will do more content and also more technical in-depth showcases of some LED strips and things like that. But I'm pretty sure those will come out on top anytime. So I'm a bit tired today, guys, and for some reason my back is aching. I was having backaches for like 2-3 weeks. It went away and now it's back again. It sucks. But we're here and we're gonna have some fun. Oh, and I'm blowing out the audio. My chickens are playing Carnival? No. It's back again. It's back again. Yes, exactly. I'm blowing out the audio, it seems. There. Lowered it a little bit. It's back again. So, should we start the voting in the pre-stream already? Or is that evil? I think we did last time too, didn't we? I don't know. You're joining the old Rex Club, Quinled. Yeah, it feels like it the last few weeks. But I'll get over it. I have to design a new neural back controller. I've been doing so much design works that currently at PCBWay they are working on. Let me check. Let me just check. Sign in. Production status. They are working on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where are we? 7, 8, 9 PCBs, and 3 stencils for me. It's an order of $250. Well, that means a lot of stuff got done, or at least ready for a new prototype. So that's going to be exciting. It'll happen more and more with time. Look at it as an introduction to old manness. I certainly hope not. Back pain and headaches and stuff is really killing me. I don't like it a bit. Are there any surprises like last time in this video? What were the surprises last time? Still feel the audio is too loud. There. Maybe that's also because I'm getting old. James Derrick says, evening, graybeard engineer reporting for magic smoke removal. Nice. It says in the description we have 3 choices. Oh no, I need to think of a choice. Okay, I've thought of a new choice. We can test some GS8208 LED strip. No. I need to test this one, and oh wait, you can't even see that. I need to test this one. This is a competitor to WS2815, so it's 12 volt. Where am I there? It's 12 volt, but it's also single addressable, and it has dual data line. So it's a direct competitor to WS2815. And I have some numbers in my sheets already, but I never did a 5-meter test, so I wanted to update those numbers. So we'll be doing that, or I'll be doing that. But yeah. Done we go for the LED strip. No, I think we'll work on the microscope first. Because I'm going to need it soon, because I ordered like a gazillion PCBs. So I'd like to work on that project, because that needs to get done. Johnny is with the hot stall. Well, testing those LEDs is boring. It's just going through all the patterns and then checking the power levels and noting it in my sheet. I mean, I can do that on my own. How do you know, James? Wait, we don't get a say in this? You already had the say when the stream started and when the music started. Russia-style voting. Yes, okay. We will do Russia-style voting. Okay, I'll make a poll. Hold on. Start a poll. What are we going to do? Microscope project. Fix lights on microscope. Look at the microscope project. There. I gave you 4 options. Oh, it's Andy. I'm the guy who never has time on Friday. Well, we started early for Johnny, so... People are chickens. I knew it. I always knew it. Well, I just want to improve the scope, and then I can make a video about it. Because it's a really good scope. Oh no, the chickens are losing. The chickens are at 50% now. Russian style? Are we going to end up poisoned and buried in a hole somewhere? And we've buried some of our chickens that have been with us for a long time. But we didn't poison them. Chickens rule. So what microscope do you have? Let me put it in the description. I know I can do that. No, I think we talked about it last time, but... orders... Microscope. Because I really like it. It's a good microscope. Let's see here. Getting the link. Edit. We need the stand, and then we need the 50mm stand. Yeah. I'm including the lights, but we haven't tested those yet, so I don't know if they're any good. They were very cheap. There, save. It should instantly update the description we learned last time. You get an hour for the scope, and then we switch to the LED strip. What? No, the LED strip is really boring. I did find something else today, or recently. It's SK6812, so RGBW, but then individually addressable at 12 volt. What? I need to order some test strip, but yeah. And without crazy resistors and things like, or buck converters and things like that. I had one of those trinocular microscopes, Monty. I didn't like it. I never used it. It was way too big, clunky. Yeah, I just didn't like it. So I bought a purely digital one, and I like that a lot better. Time countdown started. What? Oh, okay. We'll give it 4 minutes, and then I'll end the poll. Currently, we're still a chicken. Philip, the CEO, take charge. What? Where did you place your LED cube light? I placed it in the kitchen on one of the cupboards we have. And I was 100% convinced that the girlfriend would say, "What the hell is that? Make it go away." And the next day she said, "I really like that." And I'm like, what? I just put it there thinking, I have to put it somewhere. And you'll probably tell me to put it away. And she's like, no, it's pretty cool. I like it. And she played with the patterns a little bit and stuff like that. So it's still there. So, no, 3 minutes, and then the vote ends. Then we can see what we're going to do. Because, currently we're looking at chickens. Okay, cool. Lots of people having scopes here. Go chicken go. Go chicken go. I like this raspberry stuff. I believe we also have a bottle of it now. It's pretty good. We never had a chicken on stream, right? Don't think so. We had a kitty for once. No, I don't think we've had a chicken. Chickens have been in my IP camera videos, but that's been like years back. Carnival chickens. Can't wait to find out what that is. I have no idea either, so... I think it's a combination of not carnivaling in my backyard with my chickens. Kitty trumps chicken. Sure. You can sum the first 3 vote results. Well, currently chicken is at 43%, so... yeah. Someone got to do the chicken dance. 1 minute left to vote. Aw. How about the IP cameras? Any new stuff? I got some like a few years back. I never got around to doing those because those are very involved videos. And I got so frustrated with them. Because my video editor, Vegas Pro at the time, just could not handle the footage. Even with transcoding and all other tricks in the book, it just couldn't do it. And I had to chop up the project in like 10 1-minute segments. And then render those 1-minute segments. Because more than that, the program would just hang and crash and whatever. And then join those together again. And it would take hours and hours to render. And it was a horrible mess, so I just kind of gave up, and after a while I switched to Vegas Pro, to DaVinci Resolve, because I kept having issues. Never looked back. DaVinci Resolve is so much better than Vegas in regards to handling lots of footage and overlays and effects and rendering and everything else. But I never got around to making IP camera videos again. Maybe at some point, but... A friend had a chicken coop with automatic doors. Home assistant to avoid getting up at dawn. Yeah, I can understand that. Guess the person on screen gets to do the chicken dance. Oh. Well, let's end the poll. Oh, a bear ate them. So, I'm a chicken 1 with 41%. There. That's all the chicken you get. Then, Microscope project gets 32%. Fix lights on Microscope gets 21%. And Look at Microscope project gets 4%. So, there. only 46 people voted, but there's 67 people here. What are they doing? Thanks, Sean. Yeah, I tried to show actual footage and give decent comparisons to, you know, get the information out there, and then you can decide by yourself. Of course, I have an opinion, and I'll voice that opinion, but I'll show everything so you can choose yourself. Let's mark that time and make a short out of it. You do that, you do that. So we're going to look at... Oh, yeah, okay. We're going to look at this light. Where is it? There. This little light here, it comes, it's an AliExpress light, of course. And it's supposed to clip onto a base, and then it takes, it takes USB in? What? I thought this was not USB. Well, it seemingly takes USB micro USB in or USB A, or that's an out. You never know with the Chinese folk. And then it has these two light bulbs. But things get more complicated because my microscope currently already has two adapters, two 12-volt adapters. Now, I would like one adapter for all three things. So for this 5-volt light, for and well, basically for the two adapters. So I got some stuff like this cable here. This is a barrel jack to 3 barrel jacks. So I can take one 12-volt in and divide it by 3. And I got some other versions of that too, in different lengths and different types. So I also have male and female plugs I can join. And I got this thing, which, oh, there we go. This should be a 7 to 20 volt, so 12 volt compatible output, 5 volt 3 amp max, right? So this should be a 5 volt DC-DC converter with which we can run the lights. But let's first check out the lights to see. Mr. Quindor, could you please adjust the annoying heart that's right in the middle? So it's right in the middle, it may trigger my OCD more. I thought about removing it today. I don't know if I can actually. I have to look into that. But I thought about just, you know, making the box smaller. But then I was like, I kind of like the heart, so I didn't. So the verdict about the heart still isn't out. Let's see. I have some micro USB. No, this is... Do I have micro USB on my desk? I kind of doubt it, actually. No, I don't have micro USB on my desk. I don't use that anymore. Let me, I painted T-Pex over it. Let me get a cable. Okay, this is a micro USB cable. Oh, there's all kinds of mud on my pants. Okay. I was looking for our cat. One of our cats, Fregel, he's been missing since Tuesday. So went out looking for him, but I got into a muddy patch, but it seems it got more places than I thought it did. Oh well. They're shipped with B1? No, they should be shipped with 1400. I'll need to look into that, Drastal. Cat needs LED necklace, yes. Let me plug this in. There. Yeah, so we're kind of worried where he is. He's been away for a few days before, but, you know, we'll, okay. Well, they work. Let's see here. Yeah. And let's see, we can dim them. Oh, it's actually not showing up as PWM. Oh wow, they get pretty bright. That's pretty good. That's brighter than I expected, but it's good. So the idea is that you can point it down on your piece that you have under your microscope, and it'll illuminate it, and you can change the brightness if you need to, but that's pretty good. So that's why they have these goosenecks, so you can point it to where you need it. Nice, I like it. No, this is plastic fantastic. This is some kind of metal though, and this is also plastic fantastic. And it's currently drawing 5.1 volts, 0.1 amp. So that's not a lot. Yes, the display says 0.1 amp. Okay. So it works, it gives light, that's good. So let's get the microscope out here. Okay. There. So currently I have these two adapters here that are both 12 volt. Because this is DC 12, as you can see here. But let's take a look at these adapters. Well, they're exactly the same. Yeah, so these are both 12 volt, 1 amp. Right? So if I take one 3 amp adapter, I can replace these two and add this buck converter here for 5 volt. And then, well, then I can replace all these annoying adapter thingies. So let's unplug these. And let's first see if the plugs I got, if those are actually the right ones, because I don't know. Oh, they were for a barbecue. Oh, okay. Just use a power bank. No, sometimes I'm soldering for hours. So I got these, little cable, extension cable thingies. So let's see if these fit in. Okay, it fits in the microscope one, as you can see here. So this fits here, that's good. Well, then it likely also fits here, because it's the same one. Yeah. Okay, perfect. And let's see if the adapter said which pin is positive. Okay, inside pin is positive. Let's check that real quick on these cables. Let's get to the... Let me boot my multimeter. It takes a minute. Hey there, MXtoid. Got so much Velcro now. Oh yes, I have plenty of Velcro. Okay, let's see if we can add the scope. Maybe. It says it's dead. Okay, connect. Cannot open device. Okay, let me check what IP it got. 105, I think. Alive. Connect. Okay. How do I connect? Control. Right. Okay, let me close the app. I don't know what's going on. For some reason, I cannot connect to the microscope while it does say it's alive. I don't understand why. Yeah, this one also came because I bought the kit with the ring light, but I want to add the other type of light too. If I could just get my multimeter to work. I don't understand why it's not working. It says alive. Okay, disconnect, connect, alive. What? Oh, this app is so great. Let me close it again. New project, fix multimeter. Exactly. Okay, so disconnect. Cannot open device. Okay. Maybe I got the IP wrong. Maybe that's it. Hold on. I think that's the problem. Let me see how I see the network settings again. Oh. Shift utility. System setup. System info. No. Okay. No, it's 105. It says it right here. Done. Let me try and do something here. Have you tried turning it on and off again? Let me try that actually. Okay, multimeter off. Multimeter on. I know not to click your YouTube links there, Johnny. Okay, it seems to be back. Connect. Otherwise, we'll have to do it without overlay. What? It is able to catch... It can capture the screen. What is going on? Oh, is it working? Yes! For some reason, one of the options was changed. No clue why. Now, the thing we wanted to test is... So, let's go to continuity mode. Continuity. We wanted to test if the inner pin is positive or negative. It should be positive. Yes. That's good. Negative, no. Positive, yes. Okay. So that's good. That's the same as the original adapters were. So we know we can replace those adapters with these cables. But then how are we going to do these? Let me check something else. If on this guy with this adapter, that's the adapter I want to use. Let's turn it on. This now has 3 plugs. I should have gone extension cables, not these. Okay, this now has 3 plugs. Let's measure if those also have positive on the inside. It's a DNS problem, maybe. Don't think so though. Yeah. So now we're getting minus 12 volt. So now we should be getting plus 12 volt. Yes, that's good. Okay, perfect. Okay. So I'd like to use this cable because then we can have 1 barrel jack coming in and we have 3 going out. But there's a problem here. Oh wait, maybe I don't have to cut up anything. Maybe I'm just being stupid. Maybe I can just use this 3-way cable and plug it in here. Oh no, oh yeah, these fit. Okay. And then plug the second one here. That's a bit of a tight stretch, but it works. Okay. And then if I move this, that's no problem, because it all moves together. And now I have a third one left, with which I can use one of these cables to go to the DC-DC converter. You can buy some LED power supplies from AliExpress, but the really cheap ones generally aren't really great. But generally, we mostly discuss this on the Discord, and it kind of depends what you want to do with it. If you want to have it running 24/7 and be safe, we really advise you to get something Meanwell or something like that. But if you just want to play with it sometimes, etc., the quality can be a little bit less, and you can buy some cheaper options. Yeah, exactly. It's down to brands in the end. So we're going to use this guy, which we can plug into the third connection. Oh, wait. What? And then it turns off? Ah. It turns off because these little pins here are shorted. Okay. So let's see if it still turns off. It shouldn't. Okay, now it keeps working. That's good. So we can use that third plug to go to... no smoke, sorry. I'm using a high quality adapter, so... What about resistors instead of a buck converter? Why would you do that? I have a buck converter right here. Oh, and it has a USB out. I really thought about this project, didn't I? Because... for some reason, I just forgot that it had USB on the light, on this guy. But this actually has USB out, so that's easy. I can just get a short cable with micro USB. I think I have some of those somewhere. And then I can plug into the light. So we only need to wire up... where is it? This input to this cable. This can then go into the third output of that splitter cable. And that would be it already. It's even easier than I thought of. It's probably because I really thought about it at some point. Let's see if we can clip this on somehow. Oh, that's pretty easy too, isn't it? Can it go in the back? Let me try and show you guys. No, it's not perfectly stable like that. But if I put some double-sided sticky tape, get out of frame. If I put some double-sided sticky tape over here and then orient it like this, that would sit fine. That would be fine, right? It's out of the way. Only problem is the USB cord would be sticking out of the back here. Don't really like that. So maybe I need to get a 90-degree micro USB connector at some point. Or we could maybe put it on this side and then angle one of the lights around like that. Oh, hold on. Is that... Oh, okay, that's not securely attached at all. Hold on just a second. Nope. I need to drop this down a little bit to make it a bit easier. There. So we could also put it on the side here. Then the cable, well, would still be sticking out to that side, I guess. And then I could loop this around. I think that's a bad solution. I think we need to put it in the back like so. It's nice and out of the way. And then I need to look for a 90-degree adapter to plug this one in. Or even an adapter that comes from top down and then straight in. Yeah, that would be even better. Some kind of angle adapter. You need to, how many gigawatts do you need? So let's see, let's turn this one off. No, that's more on. And turn this on. There. And let's clip it on here again. Kind of, we need to really sticky tape this because without it, it's not really secure on there at all. But we can sticky tape that. That's no problem. And then we can turn this up. And we can move them back a little bit. And orient them on the surface there. Yeah, because the ring light is now, yeah, it's off. Yep. So the only light that's shining on the plate is from that extra light. Let's get the microscope up and running on the screen so we can check it out before we permanently attach something. Is this powered on? Yes. Okay. Okay, let's see. Vid microscope. I was going to say it's not working, but it is. So let's, I don't know, get something under there. Oh, zoom out. Okay. Yeah, I just changed it, so it needs to go further up. Hold on, there. So let's try and zoom in on this little chip here. Okay, so let's turn the USB light off. So this is without additional light. Then we have a ring light. So let's turn that on. So this is just the ring light. And that's been pretty decent. I mean, we can read everything. Oh, there's a little shaving right there. And that's been pretty good. So now let's also turn on the USB lights. I need to get a more PCB. Do I have one over here? Oh, I guess we could take the back of this dig quad. It's attached to cables though. Okay, zoom out. Oh, it needs to go up more. there, I think. Okay. So let's take a look at this little island here. This is one we adjusted during or fixed during a live stream. Right, so that's pretty much in focus. So if we turn off the ring light, no, this is on. So this is just the USB light at full brightness. You can turn that off and then we don't see anything. I can reorient the little spots here. It gives a pretty good color, actually. Yeah, we replaced this little chip guy here. Okay, so let's turn this light off. Turn the ring light on. Yeah, that's a very different kind of light. Get a lot more reflections, it seems. So let's add the other one. Maybe dim the ring light a little bit. There, that's actually a much clearer image for reading the component numbers and things like that. Oh, wow, did we spill some solder here? Seems we did, but nothing is touching. Let me hold on this. There. So let's try it again. This is just the additional light. And you can see the copper color and stuff like that very well for the pads that didn't fill all the way and things like that. Okay, let's now turn off the USB light. And turn on the ring light. Yeah, it's also not bad. Doesn't make as much difference as I thought it would. But I think the combination of both is actually best. Because that gives a very clear image. The link to the microscope is in the video description. And I like this microscope because I can zoom into this little solder blob here and just have that on the screen. Or I can zoom out completely and I have the whole circuit on the screen. Right? That's what I like about this microscope. And I don't have to change barrow lenses or any other crap. Yeah, I like the extra light, and it gives a very different image. So this is again the extra light, and let's turn that off, and then the ring light. So the extra light is a lot more clear, I think. Could use a polarization filter, sure. But I like, you know, just adding this little light here, that also works fine. Can easily read the component numbers. The cat hairs. Yeah, I think the combination of both is best. Cool, okay. Well, anyway, this was a proof of concept with this $8 light. But I think it's worth adding it. So let's make the cable to make that happen, because we're currently using an external USB feed. And of course we want to have this integrated like the other kind of now are, using a single adapter. Awesome pixel party. You've been referring to the Quinled LED website. That's always awesome to hear. Let me try and get this cable out of the way somewhat. There. And I think we'll solder this together. Do we need to solder this together? Yes, we do. Okay, yeah. Let me turn off the microscope view. Because what we're going to do is we're going to join these two together. And then we'll have USB output. And then I just need a small USB cable to connect that. And then we're done. Easy peasy. So let's get out the cork. And let's solder this together, but we need some heat shrink. Let me see if I have some heat shrink in this size. See, this should do. Yeah, that'll do fine. Okay. Let's make some snippets. There. Yeah, I really, as I mentioned, I really like this microphone. I will do a video about it soon, but it is very clear. Okay, so we need... Oh, I didn't need 4, I needed 2. Okay, well, let's put some heat shrink over these wires. Let's turn off this extra light here. A little bit, maybe. There. Okay, so we need to pull this apart. Now I'm going to leave the cable length as is because it's pretty long, longer than we need. But I'm going to leave it as is because I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. And we're going to likely use Velcro to strap all the cables down. So let's give ourselves a little bit... Oh. There. A little bit more cable to work with. Or a little bit more copper to work with. So we have the heat shrink on there, that's most important. And I'm just gonna twist these together, like so. And I can fold this flat. And then I'll stretch it out. No, okay, I should have folded it differently. How do I do that? I kind of want to fold it in lengthwise, but I'm not sure how to do that. Shouldn't matter too much. Because we're going to solder it anyway. We'll do it like this and solder it, and then it should be fine. On this side too. It's going to be soldered anyway, so that should give it some rigidity. Need to redo this one. Preferably you want them both twisted, not one twisted around the other, but actually twisted together. If that makes sense. Okay. Let's get the soldering iron and let's turn it on. Some soldering wire. We need to get the right tip. This is usually the tip I use for that. It's nice and beefy. So let's make sure I can get to that one. Because currently this tip is on there, and it's less suited. There. So now we have the humongous big tip here. That's what she said. Anyway. Okay. Oh, wait, it's still set to 450 degrees. I thought, well, what am I smelling? But let's go to 380. 380 should be plenty. Okay. There, that should be plenty of solar, really. A little bit more maybe, but... Oh, I touched the cable. Okay, the other one. There. Let me show you real quick. There's a little blob here, but that shouldn't matter too much. Let's do a little tug test. Okay. Yep. All good. Can't really get it to separate anymore. So that is soldered decently, or good enough. It's only going to do like 200 milliamps, so, you know. Okay. And my idea was we'll just lay it kind of flat. Of course we can't anymore. Something like that. There, and we'll heat shrink that, and then it should be fine. So let's turn that on. Oh, and that is also set to like a gazillion degrees. 460. Let's not use 460. Let's go to 200. There. And yeah, 80% airspeed. That's fine. I was desoldering some leadless stuff, so that's why everything is set so high. Come on. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Nope. Focus here, please. Did it poke through? No, didn't poke through. Okay. I might want to do an additional heat shrink just over the pair here, because I'm not really sure that's... I mean, it didn't poke through, but I'm not sure it'll never poke through. So now we got a problem, because this one has a plug already. Oh well. Let me get some larger diameter heat shrink. Hold on. This should fit, maybe. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we can make it work. Look at that. Okay, perfect. So let's do it like that. Okay. Electrical tape. Sure, you can use electrical tape too, but Let's see if we can get this plug through. I think so. There. Okay. And I deliberately folded this one this way and the other one that way, so they can't really touch. And let's shrink that on there, and then it should be fine. This is all 3:1 or 4:1 heat shrink with glue inside. And I just like using that for these kind of connections. Because in my opinion, this will also strengthen the wire more than tape does, like people are saying. Okay. There. Yeah, I got myself a Sugon 8620 DX heat gun. It's pretty good. I like it. So this should be a very... Nope, don't want to focus. There, this should be a very sturdy, nice connection. It likes the cork better. Hello? Nope. That shouldn't fail anytime soon. Good. We are done soldering. So now let's see if we get 5 volts, right? How do we measure that on a USB plug? Okay, let's first hook it up. Okay. I guess I can just probe it in the connector, I think. So this should be ground. Yeah, I could do that. Get an old connector. I should be able to just probe it like this. Okay, this is not working. Well, yeah, pin 1 and 4. So if you look inside of here, I should be able to do that. I might be touching the shield at the same time. Need more fingers. Can't seem to measure it. Okay. Well, what we can do is we can take the USB cable we just had, plug that in here, and plug that into our lights, or we're going to blow them up. Okay, we need to do this better. Why don't I have this? I know what we can do. We can plug in this meter. There. 5 volt. Excellent. I know. Oh, we can actually do a test here. Let's test it with 1 amp. Okay. Because it says it's a 3 amp adapter. Right? Where is it? Yeah, 5 volt, 3 amp. Okay, so it's doing 1 amp now. That's good. Let's go to more. 1.5 amp. Okay. Okay, let's go to 2 amp. Sure, okay. A little bit of voltage drop, but okay. We only needed 100 milliamps, so 0.1 amp. So, I mean, it really doesn't matter, but it's fun to test this little DIY more CC blah. Is it getting warm? Not really. Okay, 2.5 amp. In the supermarket there, Cybucks. Although the Ultra is a customization, so it seems to do 2.5 amp. Can I really do 3 amp? Ah, well, we're down to 4.5 volts, but it's not giving out. I don't want to blow it up because I only have 1. So, it's pretty good. This cable, of course, is pretty thin, so. Okay, let's wind it down. The fan is hypnotizing? Okay. Yeah, the voltage sags a bit, but, you know, okay, let's try the light. Here it is. Oh, okay. So it's at 4.9 volts. Up there. And 1.7. So that's maximum, and we can turn it down all the way to 0. Okay. Okay, so maximum is 1.889-ish. Sure. And the voltage doesn't sag because that's almost no usage. So. Okay, so, well, that verifies that works. Cool. And that converter thingy is actually pretty decent. Oh, don't need this. Good. So now we need to wire it on here. So let's turn this off. Let's turn this off. Later there, Johnny. Have fun at the bars. So let's put this on the disk a little bit. And let's see. We need to stash this somewhere. I'm gonna get some Velcro. I got some of the long and the shorter strips. So let's see. Oh, I got 2 of the long ones. Okay. How are we gonna do this? Because we have this coming in, but this knob, you need this knob a lot. So let's see if I can route it to the other side. I'd say so. There. And then this all should go on the other side too, because we need this knob. Unconventional, lights on the top reduces cable clutter. No, the light needs to go here on the bottom. So this one needs to go kind of over here. Okay, we'll attach that later. So everything can go on this side. Because we need the knob on the other side. And if it comes out on the top here, like over here, that would be fine. I'm thinking we're just gonna kind of do it like this, and I could attach this to the microscope itself, including this cable here. Let's try that, see how that looks. Oh no, the Velcro is sticking to my desk mat. There, that is pretty much out of the way. We have the USB thingy over here. So let me take a look how that looks while standing up. So the reason I went with the 3-way splitter is because we still have a single cable with which I can disconnect it. But now I only have to attach, well, a single cable, as I mentioned. And I think I'm actually gonna attach that over here. So, no, that doesn't make sense. Who knew it would take over an hour to mount some small lights? Exactly. Cheap Velcro. Yeah, I like Velcro better than zip ties if I don't have to zip tie it. I mean, so how am I going to do this? Because we're also always going to have the HDMI cable coming out. Right, so the HDMI cable comes from over here. No, the HDMI cable comes from over here. So then, if the HDMI comes out of the back here, it would make sense that this one also does so. Which it kind of already does. So this is kind of okay already. I mean, HDMI, power cable, which is dangling over here, that's fine. Because then I can disconnect this. And I can disconnect this, and we're done. Okay, so we just... we just need to fix this USB cable to down here, but I have to look around for other USB, micro USB cables. I know I have them, I just don't know where. I could look in my box real quick. Oh. Yeah, let me check my USB cable box. I found this one. It's this one from an old tablet, I think. It's from Asus. That's okay. So we can take this guy here. And it kind of needs to go... Oh, it's not long enough. Yeah, I have enough Velcro, that's no problem. It's actually not long enough, but I think there's more cable in here. There. Okay, now it is long enough, because I can route it over the base here like that. So we need some of the short Velcro. Let's remove this real quick. So, for the Velcro, trick question. Is it this side out or this side out? The soft side or the hard side? I generally have the hard side on the outside. But what do you guys do? Yeah, it's because it's Velcro, it should be pretty slippery in that sense. The soft side out, okay. So let's Velcro this down over here too. Still looks like a cable mess because this is here. Just 1 second. Oh. There. So now we have this cable running down the spine over here. Something like that. And I'll get some double-sided tape. Okay.
I need an exorcist right now. Oh, hear your voice, but you are not around. Oh, visions of your face are breaking down. Left me headed for the coast. Now I'm living with
Some of this stuff should do nicely. And I think the trick is going to be put it down the tube the camera's on. No. Oh, there is a hole here. Yeah, but then I'd have to reattach the plug and things like that. This is more of a quick and dirty solution. So I'm thinking if I put sticky tape down here. So over here. That should be okay. Yeah. Try that. That didn't go as planned. Okay. Yeah. There. I can trim it in a minute. Just need to make sure I can get it to go in. Hold on. There. That is good. Now trim it a little bit. Well, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Now we'll have to see if one layer is enough or that we maybe need 2 layers. But we'll see. Now comes the hard part, getting that red stuff off. And next he proceeded to try and get the red stuff off for half an hour. But I think I almost got it. Let me get some tweezers. The cheat! Let me get the cheat. No? This camera is just really random in what it focuses. We're getting there, we're getting there. Need to move this back somewhat there. Okay, now we can remove all of it. And now we get one chance. Okay. So let's try and move it in there. There. I didn't center it. Oh, sorry, you couldn't see anything. So it should be on there pretty center now, I think. Let's hold it down a little bit. Hello. Okay. Yeah. That's stuck on there. It doesn't have to be super tight. Just needs to stay there. So now we have our little okay. We have our little cable here. We can loopity-loop. Let's do it the other way around. There. So that now looks like that. And as I said, I'll try and see if I can get a cable which is a 90 degree, so it lines up better, but this isn't too bad. It's nice and out of the way because it's stuck down here with the Velcro. So that's pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna add one more Velcro, although let me see if I can go up and down. Yeah. And there's no cables on this side. one more Velcro in the middle to make sure that cable stays on the back. I know you can't see, sorry. So I'm going to Velcro this over here so that stays nicely in the back. Perfect. Okay, so now let's test it. See here, everything is hooked up, so we can do the HDMI. Which is sadly on the back here. Oh wait, my camera's spinning. Not sure that's correct, but I'll have to look at that later. And then we have one little cable here, which is for the 12 volt coming in. There. Nothing happened. Oh wait, this one isn't connected yet. Let me do that. So, do we now have lights? We do not. Oh wait, I had the socket turned off. Jesus. Okay, I might need to think of a different solution than the double-sided tape, but let's turn the socket on. No, this is pretty stable. Okay, let's see if the USB light works. Yes, it does. Okay. Let's see if the ring light works. Yes, it does. Yeah, this I still need to align this and set it somehow. I guess I didn't take a look at that since I built it. And then let's see if the camera works. And then let's see if it works all together. Let's get a Dig Octa here. Let's turn on the microscope. There. Okay. Let's, I don't know, take a look over here. So let's make sure that's focused.
What are you afraid of?
Okay, that seems focused. Let's add the ring light. Okay. We can zoom in. If you zoom in all the way, you do have to adjust it a little bit. You can, you know, take a look at the top of the chip or at the solder work. There's actually a via in pad over here. That is intentional, so. Okay, let's turn the ring light off again. And let's turn on the USB light. We can, since it's now attached, I can, I guess I can show you over here. I can play with these, you know, where to orient and point the light.
They talk about another kind of world.
I guess like that.
What are you afraid of?
Let's take a look at this guy again.
I'm lost in old ways.
Oh well, I didn't notice the junk over here with the previous light.
Just listen.
I mean, you can really check out those joints, or if you have chips like this. So this is the Ethernet chip. If you want to inspect those joints. So let's leave it on this one over here, And let's turn off the USB light. Turn on the ring light. It's okay too. It wasn't bad. So let's turn that down a little bit and add the USB light.
When it all burned down, I swore it was for the last time. But here I am
Now this is a bit dark.
drinking with
Yeah.
you, my kryptonite. I am fire, you are gasoline. We can't help it, it's just chemistry. Lose my mind and now you're touching me. Let's
What is that? There's all kinds of junk there, which I didn't see without the extra light. I don't know. I think it makes a positive difference, but it's less much so than I would have thought. Then again, this is about $10 worth of stuff. So, that's not too bad. Oh, maybe I should orient the light differently. So, I had it coming in from the top, but maybe I should orient it more that it comes in from the side. So it eliminates shadows from there. Like that. Because then you can also read the labels better. So a little bit ring light. Yeah. Temperature sensor, the ESP. Oh, this pin could have actually used more solder. Let's check on the back. Okay, on the back it's soldered just fine. But if we check here on the front, you can see that the solder didn't wick its way to the top of the board. So that could have been better. It's still okay, but let's look at the other terminals. Here you can see the solder all wicked to the top. Oh, this one didn't. No, okay, some did, yeah. Over here it didn't, but that's okay. So, oh, okay, I know why that is actually. These are all ground pins. So the ground connection might be too strong, which is why the solder doesn't wick up there, while it does for the other pins, right? Now the connection's still fine, that's not a problem, but... Okay. Can we zoom in more? I guess so. Yeah. Awesome. Well, these were prototype run boards, so, you know. Cool. Oh, James Thornborough is here. Well, we kind of just finished the project. We added an extra light to the microscope. Did I link the light I added? I think so. I didn't add the buck converter. Let me check. Buck. It was a €1.92 or $1.98 buck converter. That's pretty good. Let me add that real quick. And we need to add those cables. Oh, can't type with all these cables here. Oh, okay, I found that splitter cable. Now I just need to find that barrel jack. For I don't know what search term to use for those. 12 volts. No, don't know what search term to use for those, so I'll look that up later. There. Cool. Okay. And well, the the microscope seems stable even with this different power adapter. And now I just have one power adapter coming off of here. Nothing is getting warm, and I can disconnect it like that, and I'm done. I can reconnect it, boot up the microscope. Yeah, we're waiting for the carnival chickens. Excellent. Yep. Very good. I like it. So now I just have two cables, HDMI and this power cable. Everything's strapped down. Good. So let's go here. Because I think we'll do a little Q&A for a few minutes, and then we already are through the stream. It's not going to be a long one today. Or you guys really want to hook up that LED strip to see if it works? So I should be able to... So this is now a one-handed package. That's kind of what I wanted. So we have this... where is it? Oh, it's over on this side. We have this power cable here. HDMI over there. And that's it. The rest is all neatly tucked away and packed away. Yeah, I don't have any secrets, Philip. I think I spilled too much secrets last week. Oh, okay, microscope goes here. There. No, I don't have the energy to do the dryer today also. Sorry. Oh. Yeah, both lights combined give a really good image. Fully agree. So for like the $8 those lights were, that's a really good upgrade. Because I looked at others, and those were like $100 for just those two additional little spotlights. I was like, I'm not going to pay $100 for two stupid lights. Why would they cost that much? And while the $8 lights seem to do fine. No, the 100 buck lights were also on AliExpress. That's the stupid thing. It's really strange. But, I don't know. These are fine. I can work with these. And they give enough light, I'd say. So, we want to take a quick look at this LED strip. I can hook it up. I mean, that's okay. So, what is this hooked up to? Because it needs to be hooked up to a specific power supply to do my testing. I'm not going to do the testing on stream, though. There. Let's see what this is hooked up to. Ah, this is hooked up to my bench power supply. That is not what I want. Yeah, James, I'm kind of in the middle there. I think part is user error, and then they either don't admit it or don't realize it. And part, I feel, has to be hardware failure. But then again, most of the circuits on the ESP are the same as, for instance, on the Dig Octa or the Dig2Go, and we get basically zero failures on those. So I'm confused why there's so many failures on the pluggable ESPs while there isn't on all the other stuff. Recently I thought, like, okay, I have all these fork crimps on my desk that are connected to power supplies, like these and these and these, for if I do high capacity tests I need to use the real cables, right? And it was like, how can I keep these on my disk without having to switch the cables the whole time? And then I figured, why not take some of these barrier terminals, which I have plenty of in stock, you know, to do my prototypes, and snip off the legs, put some Kapton tape on them, and now I have lots of these just lying on my desk with cables connected. So my power supplies are ready to go. Of course, I have a bench power supply. That's not the problem. You know, I need to do other type of tests sometimes. So now I just have a bunch of these, and they can't short out because they're tightly secured in here, and the pins are cut off and can't, because, you know, these have pins on the bottom over here. But I cut those off and put some Kapton tape there. And that's been working great. So now these need to go on there too. Oh. Yeah, but the problem is I can't really prove user error. And the thing, I've gotten some of them back, and most often it's been the W room itself. So last week I got one back, and I tried everything to revive it. I couldn't, and then I desoldered the W room module, and I soldered on a new one, and it now works fine. Let me check where it is. I don't remember. Put it here somewhere. What? Well, okay. I don't know where. What? Where? No, it has to be here. This is annoying. I cleaned up a little bit before the stream, so now I don't know where it is anymore. Okay. Well, anyway. Yeah. So I had to replace the W room module, and then everything started working fine. Let's see, 12 volt. That is this guy. So the others can go. RGB, RJ transmitter work on cat. What? What are you asking there, Fat Daddy? If I were to silly enough to wire incorrect polarity, can it fry chip without damaging Queen board? No, because the board has protections against that. What can fry the ESP though is if you put 12 volt on a GPIO. I mean, how does that happen? I think the most errors happen if you take off this module, and if you put it on in reverse, like so, that will damage the module if you turn it on. That will damage this board. or if you touch it like with a 12 volt lead on the shield here, that will damage the board. So there are ways to do it, but yeah. And I don't really mind replacing the ESP32s. The boards themselves, that's not that much cost, you know. But the shipping, for like this $5 or $5.50 module, I pay $15 shipping. I have a Siglent SDM 3045X multimeter, and it comes with easy DMM software that links through Ethernet to the multimeter, and I have an overlay configured in OBS that reads out the values, and that's how I use it. I do not have those screwdrivers here, but I do have this one. Cybox for the Diff Solo, that should be released. I guess that's a secret, huh? Well, at the end of Chinese New Year, but it'll likely be next week on Friday. So then we're talking these guys. So, oh man, my desk is such a mess. I can't find stuff. Okay, I don't know where the other side is. So this is the sender module. So you get 5 or 12 volts data and ground in. RJ45 differential comes out. Then you can have 500 meters of UTP cable. Then it comes in here. RJ45 cable comes in. You connect 5, 12 or 24 volt power. So this one can also do 24 volt into this terminal. And then LED data comes out and you've bridged 500 meters or whatever. So this is the Diff Solo. And that will come out basically within a week. Nice there, James. Yeah, Dig Octa is a nice upgrade in regards to terminals and stuff like that. So, let's see here. We have a positive. Okay, let's fold that double. Yeah, Cat5e cable, Cat5, whatever, it's all fine. Oh yeah, okay, so we need to double up the ground and backup input. And then we have the data input over here. So let's do data first. Yeah, James, we sell the ESPs separately, no problem. Except for Dig Octa, of course, because then you'd have to order a brain board. Okay, that should be okay. I think. Nope. Oh, I should have used wire ferrules. So on the Dig quad design, that is a bit difficult because that would increase the board size a lot, basically. But there might be other stuff coming in the future which, you know, doesn't have that limitation, as we'll say. There are pews. It's partly because this is based on the DIY designs, but then made pre-assembled. And partly because, as a space saving... Jeez, okay, I should just put a ferrule on here. I am being an idiot. Hold on. This one officially has backup data. But for the first LED, you connect backup data to ground. Now, when I'm soldering the strip, I usually just nope. I put a dab on the strip itself to cross data in and ground. But if you're using this type of cable, that's not done. So we will do it this way. Okay, good enough. No, it's not. Oh, this is irritating me. I will do it right. Where are my snips? They're probably on my desk. No clue. Okay. Oh, there they are. One moment, please. Stand by while we fix these technical difficulties. I have not yet printed the transparent diffuser. I've kept the white on, and so far it's looking pretty good. I will still twist them together, but now at least with equal lengths. There. That is better. Okay. Oh. Now it's screwed down. Yeah, might block a lot of light. That's true. I just haven't gone around to experimenting with it yet. Okay, let's put the ESP on here. Nice! Nice, Joey. So let's double check this is 12 volt. Yep. It's going to the 12 volt supply. So then I need to find this guy. Okay. Ow. Okay, let's turn that on. Good. Interesting. No signal, eh? Yeah, that is connected. Okay, let's see what IP it got. 10.24.1. Let's see if that's configured. Ah, okay, that's right. Okay. So let's set it to GPIO 16, 300 LEDs, save. Nothing yet. Are we getting 12 volts? We should be. Yep, 12 volt on the output, no problem. Okay, let's reboot it. Let me try and figure this out first. So the arrows are pointing in the right direction. That's not the problem. Yeah. Interesting. Let's see what the brightness limiter. Oh, brightness limiter is off. Do I need to select a different LED type? I don't think so. In case it don't reset factory, yeah. No, I believe this should work. Unless blue is data instead of green. But it's connected to the data in. Okay, let me put a ferrule on the connection just to be sure. Oh, wait, no, maybe this is actually a board on which I blew up. So boards here on the bench you can never trust, because anything could have happened to them. So let's put it in channel 4. And I'll put a ferrule on it. But I might have actually blown up this channel. Oh. Okay, I'll cut it off. Snip. Oh, Pius Catherick comes in with €5. Hold on. And he says, thanks for everything you do. I stumbled upon your videos and I never would have imagined LED would give me such joy. That's awesome to hear, man. I'm glad my videos help you out. My videos and articles probably, but yeah. There. Okay. That should give a... Ooh, it's not closed. Okay. Should give a perfect connection. Let's put it on output 4. Because I'm starting to remember I might have borked this board at some point. Oh, you're using dig quad in all your escape rooms? Yeah, this is with the resistor switcher. So, hold on just a second. I can't see myself. There. So, well, the resistor switcher is right there. And you can switch it between 249, which is the default mode, so when it's down like this, or 33 ohm. And 33 ohm can help you with longer length cables and having like 3-wire cable and stuff like that. It'll get you further with a correct data signal. So let's turn this on again. Thanks, Pius. That's really appreciated. Let's see. LED preferences. I'm going to set it to GPIO 4 because it's output 4 now. Haha. That was it. I blew up one of the level shifters on this board. No, this is a 4-pin LED strip, but it's data and backup data. So the color order is wrong because it's for some reason displaying green. Let's set it to GRB. And we have orange. Noise. Okay, let's go full power orange. 44 watts. Okay, let's go white. Oh, well, it's still 44 watts, of course. So we're not seeing voltage drop. Oh. That is interesting. Still 44 watts. What? Oh, of course. Of course it is. I'm stupid. So how the backup line works, in this case, you have the LED chip. And the first one receives a signal on its data in. And since each LED chip regenerates the signal, it'll output the next LED on data out and backup out. That is also why we run ground to backup out from the controller, because we don't have the backup data. You can also run the data signal, but there's been mixed results with that. So we generally say run ground on backup, and then the first LED will generate the second data signal for the second LED, and also the backup data out signal, right? Oh, Draadstaal comes in with 11 euros, and my camera is like, focus? No, what do you mean? Focus yourself, man. There. Thanks a lot, there, Draadstaal. Yeah, so it makes sense that it's 44 watts when it's fully open at 100% red, 100% orange, or 100% white, and we don't get voltage drop, because this strip works the same way as WS2815. So even if one color is only selected, the rest of the power is just burned off. And I'm reading about 44 watts divided by 12 volt, 3.6 amps. Okay, that's pretty good. That's not a dumb question, it's fine. So we can make it blend. Now, one of the things these chips in theory can do, I believe, is they can do, they can take 8-bit in, but have a 12-bit internal register. So in theory, some stuff should look more fluid when the brightness is down very low. But I'm not sure I'm seeing that. I don't know how to test that yet, so I'll need to figure that out. But yeah, it looks pretty good.
All right. I'll tell you the truth.
So this is basically an alternative for WS2815. And at some point I'll add that to our charts. Yeah, looks pretty good. And it works. If you don't use a broken level shifter. I don't remember what I did with this one. I know I killed it though. Oh, well. Maybe we can replace it with the microscope next time. Oh, you want a link for this strip? Let me look it up. I believe it's GS8208. Yes. It is 36 euros for 5 meters IP65. That's not too bad. So let me add that to the description again. 5 meters, 12 volts, 5 meters, 60 LEDs a meter, and GS8208 LED strip. Save. There. Yeah, I might make a spiral diffusion board. That's good, because this strip is getting warm because it's single adjustable 12 volt. Hold on just a second. It gets warmer than normal 5-volt strip because it needs to dissipate the heat somewhere to be single addressable at 12 volt. And thus, well, that translates to a warmer strip. So it's 50 degrees just being on the roll here doing an effect. While 5 volt WS2812B would be much cooler. 56 degrees. 57. But that's because of the single addressable. It just wastes a lot of energy, so that becomes heat. Now, oh, we had someone on the Discord say that their Dig Quad was running at 45 degrees. So, I mean, the ESP chip will run pretty hot because of the LDO on there. That's this bigger guy over there, this guy. But that's normal, and it'll sink that heat into the board. So those will get about 45, 50 degrees. That's pretty normal, but you can still touch it because it's not real energy. There's not a lot of energy there. So it has that temperature, but as soon as you touch it, it basically doesn't anymore. Right? So that is normal. We're not focusing on my phone anymore. No. But he said the back of his board, well, now it's in the LED strip. Hold on. Yeah, it's 39 degrees. That's okay. And it's basically because it was lying on the table. So you can see the table got, well, you can see where the roll was on the table. But there's no real component getting hot on the back of the board. The boost buck converter a little bit. That's okay. But the way the guy in the Discord said is like getting 60 or 70 degrees or something like that. Yeah. Full white for a nice retina burn. Well, setting it to white actually won't change the dissipation here. But oh man, that's okay, Rudy. John Ruddy, you don't have to donate. I really appreciate you buying the hardware anyway, so that's a lot of dig to go. It's awesome. What the? Let me try and pronounce that right. Sagacity? Sagacity. $100? Here's to saving me so much time and aggravation and possibly a fire, not to mention making this all so much more approachable. Cheers, mate. Thank you. I will hit the heart for that. Here, let's... Oh, no. Hundreds and hearts. There. Thanks, man. That's really appreciated. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you all are enjoying the devices. That's basically what I do it for. So, you know, try and making things easier and more approachable for everyone. Okay, so now the board cooled down a bit and the buck converter is 40 degrees. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Thanks. I mean, I appreciate the donations, but don't feel obligated to do so. It helps out for sure. But buying the boards also does. And then you get something in return. So that's very kind. Is there a video on your Oxmer Studio lighting setup? I know I did one in combination with Home Assistant years and years and years ago, like lights you can use with Home Assistant or something like that. But there's not a recent one. I guess I should make one at some point. But yeah, I haven't done one in a while. Well, these seem to be working fine. Although hot. Warm. Hot. Hot, hot, hot. Let's make them do something else. Okay. No? No. Now it's just red. There. Let's check one effect. Just curious. Where's rainbow? Rainbow there. So rainbow, oh wait, rainbow of the default palette at 100% uses 36 watts. Okay, now let's check my own website. Usage sheets. So WS2812B at rainbow at 100% uses 25 watts. So that's 10 watts less. But more interestingly, what does 12 volt WS2815 use? 39.4. So it actually is a little bit more efficient. Not by much though. But it looks pretty good. They're decent LEDs. The colors are nice. Thanks, Pius. As I shared during the last live stream, the AN Mini should be the first one available. And I've been making great steps with these boards in recent weeks, months. That's why I haven't been making videos. And the first ones, the AN Mini, is going into production right after Chinese New Year. So let's say a month from then, so a month from now or almost, I'm hoping to have those available. And the others should follow soon. Hey there, Christian. Welcome. Yes, analog boards would be nice. So they are coming. The work on them is basically finished. I'm waiting for the latest prototypes to verify some fitment things. But the electronic side is done, and then they'll all go into production next to the dig stuff, the diff stuff, and things like that. And that's why I've been working on the design things for the last few weeks or month, more and less so on videos and things like that. In November and December, I focused a lot on videos to try and get all of that stuff out, because especially the analog stuff has been taking way too long. The ESP boards should be available. Worldwide should have those in stock always, and Dr. Z's gets them in shipments, so not always. So, Pius, for the analog boards, the main issue was the cases. I wanted to bring them out all with a nice metal case, and that caused me a lot of issues because I wasn't familiar with doing that work yet, and I kind of subcontracted that to someone else, and they kind of dropped the ball on that, so that immediately costed half a year delay. And then I got so mad and basically did it myself, and that's where we're at now. And the latest prototypes are currently, as I talked about earlier in the stream, being made by PCBWay. Then I can do all the final fitments, and if that's all correct, we go into production, and well, we should have them within a reasonable time. So it was never the electronics really, because the pre-production run we did with the Quinled.info people, and I sent out sample boards to everyone, etc. Cost me a few $1,000, but that's what a pre-production run costs. That actually worked pretty well. There were some issues identified and some changes I made because of that. So the electronics have been done for a while. I just wanted to have a nice case to go with them. But yeah. What? What was rolling? No magic smoke, no donations. That's okay. That's okay. I know you're kidding. No worries. Cool. So we checked out the LED strip too. It yeah, works fine. Yeah. Well, I've ordered some 12 volt SK6812, which is also single addressable, RGBW, and without external resistors or buck converters, just like, well, this strip basically, right? Because there's nothing on there. So that's going to be interesting. It's expensive, but, you know, it can help with cabling. So, right. Let's start rounding off this little show here. So we did two things. I think we tested this LED strip, at least works. And I like that we fixed the microscope. That's going to be much easier now. Do you sell much volume in UK? Is it worth having a local distribution channel? I do some volume in UK, but for it to be worth to have a local distribution point, the volume needs to be pretty high, because you need to do shipments by sea, and then you need to think about pre-purchasing like 30 or 40,000 euro of product. Otherwise, a sea shipment isn't really worth it. Even 30 or 40,000 is a bit low. You can still ship that by air, and then you can average out the shipping costs over lots of boards and import taxes and things like that. And you can also get some discount from me for such large volumes. But if you don't do it that way, ordering it from Allnet generally stays cheapest. Because if I have to have a local distributor or a distribution point or whatever, I have to ship it from Allnet either by plane or sea. Then you get extra import tax you don't get if you order it personally. Then somebody has to unpack it, store it, and then repack it and ship it again. Because you have to pay double shipping then. And tax is always the same, right? So it's hard to beat that price. Only a 2-hour stream. Yes. So next week, no, it's been 2.5 hours, Philip. Come on. We just passed 2 hours and 30 minutes. I don't know about yet next week. Might be a video, might be a live stream. Not sure yet. So anyway, I am tired, as I mentioned, and I think we did some fun stuff. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for the awesome donations, everyone. And I'll catch you guys the next time. Bye-bye.